Alright guys, before we get into this video, yes, I'm going to talk to you about Futtrading.co.uk. I know a few of you guys don't like that I do this, but it's no different than someone advertising a coin selling website, which I don't agree with. This is mine and Dan's hard work that obviously allows us to do this full time, means you guys get loads of videos, so I'm always going to advertise it. But Futtrading.co.uk, last month we gave away a next generation console. We're looking to do that again this month. I will let you guys know details shortly. Just got to convince Dan basically. But £10 a month gets you access to tier 1 buy-in prices. That is icons, shadow specials, silvers and Thursday flips. Tier 2 gets you access to live filters, ChemStar filters, UCL filters, and the trade storage, as well as fluctuations, which is incredible right now. The people that are doing fluctuations are making millions each week. No exaggeration for that. And tier 3 has just recently been added. That includes a bot that we have developed ourselves for fluctuations, and it literally tells you when to go and buy those cards, at what price for, and at what price to sell them for. It pings you personally. It's an absolutely awesome piece of kit. And if you look to the right hand side, this is Discord. Make sure you join the Discord, even if you're not a website subscriber. But you can see already 420 people online on our Discord right now, trading, working together, having good fun. So make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you subscribe at futtrading.co.uk. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below and make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. 3 a day on this channel, I always say it. The morning league SBC method to glory. I'm still seeing loads of you say to me in the comment section, how do I do this method, or asking me questions, and I repeat what I say every single time. Down below there's an area that says useful links. It is literally links to every single one of the methods that I show you on this channel. League SBC method is completely and utterly explained there, with how much it costs, how much you need to grind, what you need to do. So check that out, it answers all your questions for you. Obviously I physically can't reply to every single comment that I get, and that's why we set up that useful links area for you guys, so you've got that there. The evening video is a trading video. Basically, I've built my team, and we're trading from scratch. I want to show you guys that say to me, you make it easier because you've got loads of coins, that I started on no coins and built it up, so you'll see that as we go. And the midnight content is always a mixture of picks, packs, upgrades. It's basically the most relevant content from 6 PM, usually. Depends on what we get at 6 PM, obviously. So make sure you check those out too. But like I said, this is League SBC Method to Glory, and this is our team now. We've spent up, we've gone out and bought Dalglish Moments, ABOUTHOW, Cannavaro, Pereira, to build the team basically. And then all the other players we've crafted and whatever are sitting chilling down here. Now this is a bit of a different episode. We're going to have a few packs, but there probably won't be too many. My club's still pretty stacked up with fodder. There's a rumour we're getting a Prime/Moments pack. I don't know how much I believe that, but we'll see in the long term if that's what we're actually going to get. But one of the major questions I get asked all the time is, how do you make profit from this method? And as a basic rule, this method this year especially isn't about profit in terms of coin value. It's about what you're spending versus what you're getting, if that makes sense. So I've probably spent about 1.5 million coins this year on League SBC method. And as you look at my team, we've got Marco Reus there, we've got Lewandowski, we've got Makelele, Renato Sanchez, Bender, Van der Sar, we've got Ballack, Ozil, Reina, Henry, Mbappe, Boateng. All of these have come from League SBC method, as well as so many other cards along the way that we've then gone and put into it. There's numerous icon packs we've done, so we've made profit in terms of the coins spent versus value of player back. But there are ways you can make coins by doing League SBC method. It just requires you to know basically what is on the game at any one time and how that impacts the stuff that's in your club. So the first thing to note, and always note this, is things like this. The 83 plus double upgrade is our starting place. This requires 83 rated players and 82 rated players, okay? So evidently 82 and 83 rated players are going to spike. That's just, they're going to go up in value. No League SBC on this game requires much higher than I think an 80 rated team. So you don't really have a need for 82 rated players. You can put them into the SBC, or you can put them into player SBCs. But when something like this is out, that's your time to sell, because you can sell those players for an inflated value and buy them back when they are cheaper. So as an example, I'll go back to the market. I'll show you a bit there. If we go to Campos, for example, because I just saw him in my old club. This is a card that can be picked up at times to 1,000, 1,200 coins, whatever, like in around that. At the moment, Campos is up at 2,600 coins, okay? So if you've got cards like a Campos or 82s in your club, now is your time to sell them, because you sell them now. When that SBC goes, you can buy them back and you've made profit from those cards. So say you sell him at 2.6 and buy him back for 1.2. Once you take off tax and whatnot, you've made about 1,300 coins profit on that card alone. And that's really how you make quite decent profit from doing those sort of things. But really right now, what you should be looking at, and it's important you do that, is we're about to lose today the Premier League, the Ligue 1, and the Saudi League. They're all going. They're no longer going to be here. And so if you've got silver cards that are expensive from these teams, these leagues, sell them. There's no reason keeping them unless you're going to complete the SBC through today, which is now gone, obviously. You sell them and you make profit that way. So if you look at Ligue 1, for example, if we go and look at, let's look at Angers. I know I can complete 4 or 5 teams in this league today. I'm not going to bother. This is the Lorient players. I'll show you those in a second. And we'll go to Ligue 1. We'll go Angers. And we'll look at the 2 silvers down here and the bronze, okay? We'll keep the golds. Don't need to get rid of those. They're fine. But we'll look at these guys. And we'll see which ones are tradable. So he's not. Touré's not. Is Taïbi tradable? He is. And we'll compare price on them. And we'll see what they're currently sat at. So this Taïbi is currently at 550. So I'm not going to use him. So I'll list him up for 500 coins now. Because when he's up, when the Ligue 1 goes, he'll get back down to 200 coins again. I'll make profit. This boys guard from Lorient, if I compare price on him, at the moment he's up at 1,400 coins. Again, when his SBC goes, he won't be worth that much. He'll be worth way less than that. We've seen that in the Bundesliga. We saw it with the Serie A. Again, this guy here is at Wadja. We'll compare price on him, and we'll go okay. Flick through. He's currently at 1,300 as well. So we'll list him up for 1,002 and get him sold on. And then bit by bit, you're making profit. Now, I'm pretty sure this ABOUTHOW is not tradable. It is. Bit by bit, you build up a coin total way higher than you had. And when those SBCs go, you then go and buy all those players back much cheaper. If we look at the Premier League, for example, if we go Premier League, West Brom, I don't know if I've got any West Brom silvers. I do have Button. He's tradable. We'll compare price on him. And currently he is like nearly 2,000 coins on the market. We'll list him up. Because there's 2 reasons for this. Firstly, everyone's trying to get this, and if they've got 4 or 5 teams left to do, they're trying to get it finished so they get the 125k pack out of it. But secondly, you don't need these players. These silvers are pretty much useless to you once that SBC goes. So you can go and sell all those players for profit now, like I say, and buy them back later on. It's a very easy way to make coins. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to go and get my cards sold. You can see that currently we're sat at 130,000 coins. Hopefully we can boost that by 50, 60, 70,000 coins. And what that will allow us to do and enable us to do is when it comes to next set of bonds packs, they're all free. I've sold them with the players in my club, and then later on I can go, right, let me buy back the Leeds players I've sold, or the West Brom players I've sold, when they're a lot cheaper. I can then go and complete that SBC. So let's say theoretically, I go and sell today 4 Leeds defenders, and I get a total of 10,000 coins for them. In 2 days' time, I can pretty much go and buy every single Leeds silver from the Premier League, and then go and sit and chill on them until the SBC comes out, and then complete that SBC the whole time round. And that's how you've got to get in the mindset of thinking. Checking everything in your club. If we get a UCL SBC, the UCL cards go up in value, they're worth it. When you get SBCs, for example, at the moment, or objectives, sorry, at the moment we've got an objective which is for icon swaps, which is UCL cards. So if we go to icon swaps, is it this one here? Not this one, yeah, it is. So UCL there. Win 6 squad battle matches on minimum world class difficulty with 11 UCL players in your starting squad, and silvers there. And that's alongside Brazilian and Argentinian silvers. All of these cards went up in value. You could have gone and sold them. UCL Argentinians and bronzes, Argentinians and Brazilians went crazy. I think they're still crazy now. They've spiked in value like mad. So again, I can go and look at my club now and go, okay, I've got X amount of these in my club. Let me go and sell them and do it that way. Now my transfer pile is quite full of UCL cards that I've invested in for marquee matchups tonight. But I'm going to go away and sell my cards and show you roughly what I get from them at the end of it all. We have got like 4 or 5 packs to open up, which we'll open up and do that. And then we'll see what 6 PM content brings us. Our club is, yet again, like I say, stacked with fodder. I'm hoping for an icon pack. We need something to grind towards, and a prime slash moments would be absolutely awesome to grind towards that. But I'm going to go away now and get all the cards that I think need to be sold. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so the first 25 cards have sold. Campos, you see all the stuff here, but like some of the Ligue 1 stuff, especially Stade Brestois is quite expensive SBC as it is anyway. But 4,600 coins for that centre back, who I'm not going to be using anyway. Now when that SBC goes away, that centre back's probably going to be about a K, if that. So they've all been sold. We'll clear that off. We've still got more here selling. Like I just saw a Neto a minute ago sell for 5,000. So this one should sell for 5,000 coins. And that's just what you're seeing here now is just the basic stuff that I've got through at the moment. I haven't gotten to the 82s. Now I probably won't sell my 82s because for you guys for videos I tend to do like the upgrade packs, or I tend to do everything basically. So I probably won't sell my 82s. But I have got a lot of them, a lot of like tradable 82s in my club, like a lot of them. And so, again, I might sell a few of them just to make the point and show you guys that. But this is really the whole point of this. It's showing you that if you keep an eye on your club, you tend to do quite well in terms of making coins back from this method. Especially even with the stuff that isn't even League SBC. Sometimes on this game, we'll get an SBC that is just requires silver players, and your silver rares, even the ones that are off League SBC, will spike like crazy. We'll have a look at this guy, see what he's selling for, because he's League Gun. We'll get like 700 coins for him once the other one goes, and we'll lift him up. Let's just stuff and go. Get all that stuff there. And as always, check everything in terms of kits and whatnot, see if any of this stuff sells. That one doesn't. Does Rail Salt Lake sell? For a little bit, we'll get like 600 coins for that. It's about just being on top of it, just being on the ball with everything you see, and making sure you're making profit from it in the long term. We'll open these packs up. So I've just had a look at the Serie A as well. We are basically able to complete the Serie A. We need a few more players for each team. So probably for the next episode, I'm going to bang out the whole of Serie A and get that finished basically, because we might as well get the 125k pack for that. So we basically fill up a whole episode so you guys get to see loads of packs again. But really in this episode, I just wanted to go over how I look at my club and what I do with my club in order to make profit in the long term. And so I'm always hot on it. I've always been, and I always will be hot on what's on the game to make profit back. I remember a few weeks back, the silvers on, there was an SBC, and I think it required 10 silvers at the end of it. And they all went crazy. They went mental. And that's why I made like something stupid, like 130k back just from random silvers. I know my brother had a ton of the UCL Argentinians and Brazilians in his club, sold those when they were extremely high. They were up at like 7-8k. And it's just a fairly easy way to get a chunk of coins back from this method, especially if you're in a position where you're thinking, my coins are low and whatnot. I can go and do that now, sell these guys off, and then in a week's time when my coin total is a bit higher, I can then go and buy them back in that way. So I'm going to go away now, I might have a little look at the 82s, see what we're doing there, and then basically it'll be 6 PM content time, praying we get an icon pack or an icon SBC, because we need something like that right now, because there isn't that much to really grind on the game outside of the FUT birthday SBCs, which I have already gone and done. So we'll see how it goes. I'll see you then. Alright guys, so I just want to show you this, right? So all these 82s you see here are all of my untradeable 82s. So I've got loads of them in the club, tons and tons and tons of 82s that are untradeable, saturating in my club. So I thought, why not go and have a look at my 82s? And I only had a few tradable, but we're getting like 2,000 coins a card on these 82s. Dagba I still a little bit low, but it's fine. But again, Mario Fernandez, a Russian League right wing back, 82 rated, 2,600 coins. That card's normally close to discard price. And so look, we're up at 178,000 coins. I think we're early on, we're at 130,000-ish, give or take. So we're looking at 50,000 coins just from selling stuff that I'm now not going to be using, with more still to sell. Still gets promised to sell, got these bits to sell, and there's still some Saudi League stuff that I need to sell. So yeah, I reiterate again, be hot in your club, be aware of what's going on in the game, and you can basically set yourself up perfectly to continually make some coins back. It's not always going to be the case that you're going to make back all your coin value from everything, but you will make back a chunk of your coins from duplicates, from things like this coming onto the game. Even when you, like for me, I do my duplicates, I put into the upgrade packs. But you can, if you're not bothered about upgrade packs, you can literally go and stick them and sell them. So when the 81 plus picks come out, you can lazy list most rares 1,200 to 1,400 and make profit on them. It's really, really simplistic. But that's these guys here sold. It now will be 6 PM when I next see you guys. Fingers crossed for an icon. I'll see you then. Alright guys, so 6 PM has arrived and we pretty much got absolutely nothing. Now if you're wondering why my coin total was down, you'll see at 5:15 tomorrow we spent our coins on investments and stuff like that. So you will see that. But basically today we got marquee matchups, UEFA marquee matchups. Basically Porto, Chelsea, City, Dortmund. Easy requirements, not too bad. I invested in UCL cards, they've gone up, which is quite good. But outside of that, absolutely nothing. The icon situation is becoming problematic. This is really becoming problematic, and it's starting to wind a lot of people up. I'm seeing it all over Twitter right now. People are starting to get peeves because, again, we're on the 7th of April as I record this, and these are our selection of icons to open up and to grind towards, and it's genuinely not good enough anymore. It's dragging on. It's not good enough for economy to sort itself out. It just is nowhere near where it should be. And then on the league side of things, League SBC side of things, we lost the Premier League, the Liga, and what was the other one we lost today? Saudi League today. And we haven't seen the Bundesliga back yet. We've only got 2 of the major leagues here. This is being done intentional at the moment by EA, without a doubt, in terms of making it harder to grind packs from promos. It's getting to the stage again where, while we talk about how good FUT Birthday is, never ever underestimate how scummy this company is in terms of the sort of stuff they do behind the scenes and how they make the grind more difficult. After doing well, they'll throw loads of good stuff at you, and then they'll be like, right, and now you get nothing else. The big problem that you have with today in terms of content is basically we got a team of the week, and I think EA weirdly try and rely upon this upon team of the week. And real talk, Not one part of this team of the week is good enough. Like this right here is why team of the week no longer has a purpose. It's dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Benjamin Mendy, you could argue, a useful sort of Premier League left back, but he's not even that good himself. Lingard looks okay. It's crap though. It is a crap team of the week. And this is what people have been saying for a long time now. Team of the week has no purpose. Replace it with something else. It's terrible. It really is terrible content. But yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully tomorrow we get something decent. But really the whole point of this episode was to show you guys how you go about making coins from League SBC when things are up and things are down. Right now, if I were you guys, I'd be looking at the UCLs you've got in your club and selling those on for the profit. But we will do UCL market matchups, but I'll do them next episode once the UCL hype's died down a little bit. But that's the end of the video. As you can tell, my voice is going. If you are new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I am out. Peace out. Speak to you soon.